There it is. We can draw, and then we're going to have another harmonize if we need to. We're at 31. That's all we need, technically, to swing for lethal. Let me introduce you to Stormsplitter, my new favorite jank combo card that I have fallen in love with. It's haste. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, we create a token that's a copy of this creature, and then we exile it at the end of our end step. We don't care about the end step aspect of this card because we're going to be creating about 100 tokens and then swinging for lethal because they all have haste. This card is so effective at what it does, it actually breaks Arena. If you go over 100 tokens or so with this particular combo, Arena actually will error out and basically end the game. I don't recommend it. I'm not encouraging that. We don't want to break Arena. That's the last thing we want to do. But it is something that can happen in this game. So please don't go over 100 tokens unless the opponent has more than 100 health and you're just trying to win. Because that's what we're going to be doing ultimately, is basically swinging for lethal in one turn with this particular card. As far as the other combo pieces, what is a must-have is Enduring Vitality. It enables our creatures to add 1 mana of any color. So basically, once Stormsplitter starts cloning itself and we have Enduring Vitality on the board, we basically have infinite mana. As long as we can cast spells, like card draw spells especially, we're going to be producing as much mana as we ever would want, and then of course we have all the attackers in the world. I've tried really hard to make this deck work, and it was definitely a challenge, and I still think there's a lot of room for improvement. If you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments. If you like this kind of content, like or subscribe would be great. I'm a new channel, I really appreciate it. I've done the best I can here with all of the instants and sorceries that I've found. I think just card draw is the best approach here. There's the combo pieces that are required are Enduring Vitality and Stormsplitter. Everything else is just support. We've got Mazemind Tome and then Collector's Vault to give us card advantage or card draw, and then Scry, and then we can create treasure tokens. We have Devastating Onslaught in this particular deck because we can cast it on Stormsplitter to basically give ourselves even more of a chance to get more tokens on the board. Because we're already getting ridiculous as possible with this, might as well go over the top, right? The mana situation's a little crazy, but I think I've got it tuned just right for what we need here. It is blue, red, green. For the most part, we should not have issues with our mana base other than trying to get Enduring Vitality because he is double green. Outside of that, everything else is pretty easy to deal with. And of course, we also have Vivi to enable mana. And then of course, any tokens that Collector's Vault is creating for us. So this deck is crazy. Let's go check it out. Seems like a good hand to me. We have pretty decent land. We've got definitely some card draw, and then our Enduring Vitality. That's one of the most important aspects to this combo, at least enabling it to happen. Hey, and then we get our Stormsplitter. So we should be in a good spot here. This is definitely the type of hand that you would be wanting to look for. Now the question is, can we survive and make it to our combo? That's the question. Vivi is a pretty good way to help us get there, but not necessarily something we need right now. We need mana. And looks like we got some. Not in a rush to be untapped on our land situation. I mean, the best we can do is just draw a card anyway, so. Consult the Star Charts is in our deck. It's the best card draw that we've seen in a long time. Definitely, if you're running blue and you're wanting to draw cards, please add that in. That's the card to have. So we're just gonna try to keep going here. Yep, Into the Flood Maw is pretty good. That'll help us live a little bit longer. Frontier is awesome for enabling green for Enduring Vitality. Just stinks that it's tapped. Can't have it all. Okay, this is good for us. They're tapped out, so let's go ahead and safely remove their creature. Make them have to cast it again, which is good for us. We need as much time as we can to get set up. It doesn't typically take too long to get set up, but we do need to get this Enduring Vitality out onto the battlefield so that we can have one half of our combo unlocked. There we go. It's typically a good idea to go for blue, just because most of our instants and sorceries are blue, and we need as much access to blue as we can now that we're not worried about green. We've got red taken care of, so fortunately there's not a whole lot of red, but Stormsplitter is a part of our combo and it is a requirement, so okay, we're okay with that. Fortunately, Glimmers have to be exiled in order to be not pertinent, but also, I mean, they can always remove the enchantment, which would be very unfortunate. A lot of people don't run enchantment removal necessarily, so we'll get lucky there. Yeah, I think now's our chance. We've got Stormsplitter, we've got Enduring Vitality. That's all we need. We're gonna have one chance to draw another card. Let's see. Okay, now see we have 3 mana available. We don't have any more card draw, but there we go. That's the beauty of Harmonize. It basically lets us keep going. There it is. We can draw, and then we're going to have another Harmonize if we need to. We're at 31. That's all we need, technically, to swing for lethal. They have 1 mana up, but why not have a little bit of fun here, right? So we go from 31 to 63, and you can see the more we do this, the slower the game gets. This is what I was talking about earlier in the intro. You don't really want to go over 100. You will crash the game. And that's not what we're looking for. But we are looking for a good time. And here we go. So we should be safe swinging for lethal right here. And that is a lot of crazy haste otters. Nice. We go first. We don't have Enduring Vitality, however, we'll get it. I mean, it's nice having draw spells. Okay, raise the past. Go ahead and draw. We need... Okay, there's part of our combo. Half of it. The biggest half. Such a good turn, too. Nice. Okay. Let's see. What do we discard? I don't know. I don't know if I want to. I wish it was You May. Let's throw this out there. I don't know if they're rocking removal. They're black, mono black, so they're probably rocking it, but maybe we'll get lucky. They're hovering. Okay, that's not gonna kill him. That's okay. I don't think they're gonna attack with the miner, at least. They're thinking about it, taking a bit. So yeah, the amount of card draw that are instant sorceries is hard to balance with this deck. Why would you... There. And, you know, it's part of the combo, but it's also something that definitely makes us vulnerable. We have very limited creatures until we don't all of a sudden, but... as always, looking for enduring vitality. I did choose to not mulligan. This is what happens. So what I will do is the following. We're just going to try to dig for it. Since we have a little bit of cushion with Vivi. No. I mean, I want to draw more cards, but it's not the point. We are burning through our ammo. I swear I need to go down even more. No attacks. Eaten alive. I mean, at least they're using resources on our Vivi. Not filling their board with more creatures we can't really deal with. That's the way I look at it. It buys us a little bit more time, I guess. Interesting, no attack. There it is. Okay, this means next turn we will be very happy. I'm gonna grab blue, since that's most of our instant or sorceries. It's what we're hoping for whenever we play Stormsplitter. Because once we get going, it's fun time. Happy time, fun time. Okay, a little concerned. I mean, we are only at 12. They've got a Sephiroth. They've got fodder. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. We've got a chance. Let's go opt. So we get to scry. Perfect. We'll do it again since we can scry. We don't want land. We do have the unending. Let's see. We go pay 2. Let's draw a card. Unfortunate. Okay, so we're gonna have to do the old harmonize. We don't care about enduring vitality. We're good. Now we have enough. I mean, we might as well get. Let's just do the harmonize. Auto pay. We're at 31. They've got 4 blockers and the ability target a creature. Yeah. This is where it starts to get a little dicey as far as the server. Okay, we're at 63. There's no need to do more. We can, but there's no need. Because the more you do, the more the game slows down, and once you get to about 100, the server will like go unresponsive and you will crash the game. It's very unfortunate. And it just takes forever because the way that these triggers are, I don't know if we die here. No, we do damage before they get triggers. Awesome. That's how you do it.